Hi guys, my name is Rowan and I am the head coach and owner here at Fitness is Success. Welcome to my page. I wanted to show you and give you an idea of what I'm trying to do with this page and utilizing it as the Fizz community page to give you free content, so absolutely free training sessions and ideas to keep you going during this lockdown period. So I'm an English guy living in Germany, so sometimes I'm going to switch from English to German, okay, for my German subscribers, and also back and forth to English, and maybe even subtitles. All I ask from you is, if you aren't subscribed to this page, then please subscribe. Also click on the notifications so that you get every time notified when I'm releasing a new video. What I'm going to do over this lockdown period and in the future is I'm going to be releasing a video every week with new ideas. So we're going to work on warm-ups, cool downs, how to train for strength, how to train for Ausdauer, cardio, etc. And you can do this all at home, yeah? And I'm in my studio. This is my lockdown studio at home because at the moment, unfortunately, my gym is closed. So I'm having to change my thought processes and mind processes to give you the training that you need to stay mentally and physically in shape. So just to give you a little bit of an idea and background of where I've come from and how long I've been doing this, I've been in the industry for approximately 30 years. So I know I don't look that old, thanks very much. However, this is my passion and what I've been doing as a coach for the last 30 years. So I want to impart some of my knowledge, but also I want to get some feedback from you guys on how you think things going with the page and the channel. And also we're going to do some challenges now again, but I want you to challenge me with a bit of feedback. So comments underneath are also good. And like I said, ab und zu würde ich das auch wechseln vom Englisch nach Deutsch, so meine deutsche Subscribers auch verstehen alles, was wir machen. Okay, von da, die erste Training, das wir abschließen, werden dann die Aufwärm. So the first training that we're going to look at before we begin is the warm-up and how important the warm-up is before you start training. Before you start any fitness training at all, if you have any health issues that you're worried about, then go to the doctor, please. I know it's difficult at the moment, but maybe just get a checkup during the COVID time. It might be slightly more difficult if you've got raised blood pressure, etc., or any predetermined conditions. Please ensure that you do that and you follow any procedures that the doctor gives you. Apart from that, afterwards, you need to give yourself approximately 10 to 15 minutes time to warm up for your physical training. This is really important that the muscles are all loose and ready. What we don't want to do is jump straight in, because this happens. And we don't want to have any injuries or any problems. Yeah. Focus on fitness from a holistic approach. Anyway, first of all, what you need to do is you need to get changed. So you've got a t-shirt, shorts and shoes, or you can do it barefoot if you like, and then you need a mat, a water bottle and a towel. Apart from that, I will see you in the warm-up. So you can put a timer on for this. I will do that for you now. I'll put one on below, okay, for approximately 10 minutes for first of all. What we're going to start to do first of all is to start from the head, working all the way down to the bottom. So we're going to start with the neck and the head. First of all, we need to look at mobility. So we're going to do 5 repetitions, ja, 5 Wiederholungen pro Seite mit unseres Kopf. So erst einmal ganz locker stehen. So just standing nice and easy, just relax the shoulders, okay? And all you're going to do is first of all look over to the left hand side. Come back over onto the right hand side. Trying to look over out the corner of your eye each time. So not too quickly. Good, okay. So now we've just got a bit of neck mobility. That also gives us a chance to check and see if we've got any issues or any problems before we carry on. This is just like a check sheet each time. The next exercise, what we're going to do exactly the same. We're going to drop the head down and then up. So we're stretching the muscles here. Again, we're going to do that nice and slowly. Hold it for a 2 or 3 count in each position. So down, Kinn auf den Brust und dann nach oben. Stretching that. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the shoulders. Here, we're just going to raise the shoulders up and then rotate them back in a circular motion. So mit die Schulter jetzt, so Rotations nach hinten, ja, 10 Wiederholungen, so 10 repetitions, ganz nach hinten, okay. Schulterplatte kommt zusammen, okay. Stolze Brust, so stretching the chest, bring the shoulders up all the way. And we're going to go for 10 repetitions. Okay, when you've reached that 10, and all we're going to do is we're going to do the exactly same thing, but in the opposite way. So keeping the hands on the thighs each time, and then rotate forward. That's good. And then just start to feel the muscles getting a little bit looser and stretching off. So for the next exercise, we're going to concentrate on the shoulders. What we're going to do is we're going to stretch the arms out to the side. So Arme zur Seite, Daumen hoch, so thumbs up. And then all you're going to do is you're going to rotate the thumbs all the way down as far as they can go, and then come all the way back, rotating the thumbs, okay? This is how it looks on the side. So rotations. Again. We're going to do 10 repetitions, 10 Wiederholungen. Unten und 10 Wiederholungen. So next we're going to use arm circling to get, so we're going to do a nice big movement. Okay, so ready, rotating the arm forward like this, nice control. The hands coming next to the thigh, so hand neben den Oberschenkel, and then the bicep is coming up around the ear. If you can't get to that position at the moment, don't worry about it. Eventually, over the time, the more often you do these exercises, then the easier it will become. Okay, we can finish our 10 and then we're going to go straight back. So rotating back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for the next exercise, we're going to concentrate on some rotation of the body. First of all, we're going to start with the hands together, like in this position. And what I want you to do is press the hands together. So press it and then feel it on this chest area here. So zusammen die Hände pressen, ja, und dann Rotation, erstmal mit der rechten Hand, die linke Hand bleibt in Position, okay, folgen dann meine Hand nach hinten, bring die Hände zusammen, pressen und dann wieder auf die andere Seite. So einmal links, einmal rechts, 10 Wiederholungen insgesamt. So 10 repetitions in total on each side. Okay, the focus is now going to come to the hips, and what we're going to do first of all, we're going to start off with some hip circling. So just loosely getting, so not trying to go too far forward, just nice and easy. And we just do 12 to 15 easy repetitions per direction. So now the next exercise, what we're going to do some jogging on the spot just to raise the heart rate up slightly, okay? So joggen auf die Stelle. Hi guys, now we're into the next exercises, which we're going to focus more onto the ground. Okay, die nächste Übungen sind mehr auf dem Boden jetzt, und das heißt dann greatest stretch in the world. So as I just explained there, this is called the greatest stretch in the world. This is an excellent stretch and mobility exercise for the hips, the back, the shoulders, and also for the groin area as well. We're going to do it in 2 stages, okay? I'm going to show you the stage 1 and then the stage 2. Stage 1 starts, we're going to put the knee on the ground. If you feel that it's going to hurt you slightly, then use a mat or even if a cushion if you've got problems with your knees. And the idea here is to put the foot down where it is, so and the knee is activated to the side, and then we're going to bring both hands down in this position here, okay? From this position, I'm going to use my left arm, I'm going to rotate up and down, nice and easy, working on the range of movement, okay, until I've done 10 per side. Then lean backwards the foot to the forward on the other side, then knee to the side, and again, trying to get that chest area as low as I can, feeling the stretch on the back of the thigh, so auf den Oberschenkel nach hinten, so rauf und runter und dann. So the next stage, Stufe 2, okay, my knee is not on the ground, my leg is straight to the back, my knee is still to the side, and then I'm just going to go through the same range of movement 10 times. So now the next exercise, what we're going to do, we're going to do some jogging on the spot just to raise the heart rate up slightly, okay? So joggen auf die Stelle. The next exercise I'm going to show you is called a bird dog. So die nächste Übung zeigt ihr ist dann die Bird Dog. Wir machen dann auch 10 Wiederholungen pro Seite. Okay. Wir fangen an erst einmal mit der Stufe 1. So with stage 1 again. What we're going to do here is we're going to focus, if you can watch on my legs. Okay. All I'm going to do is make sure that I've got 2 fists distance between my knees. Okay, my hands are then directly under my shoulders for stability, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch back one leg, bring the knee back in 10 times. Okay, that's the stage 1. Stage 2, we're going to bring the arms in. Same time, we're going to do opposites. So linker Arm, rechte Bein, so gleichzeitig, so stretching the leg, and then come back down, and then back up. So stretching in and out. So. Now we're going to come on to stage 3, and that's when I bring the elbow and knee as close as I can underneath my body. So again, if you're watching, so stretch up, elbow and knee come together, stretch again, reach, and you can look slightly forward as well into this position. This is a great exercise for working on the glutes and on the lower back, so for the Lendenwirbel, yeah, 10 Mal pro Seite, vorgeschrittener, so for more advanced you can then go up to 20 repetitions when you're more used to the exercise. So for the next exercise, what we're going to focus on is the glutes. Okay, that's the muscles in the back of the bum, okay, and the Oberschenkel, so on the legs, on the hamstrings behind. This is called a hip bridge or Hüftebrechen. Yeah, we're going to do both legs both together at the same time. Then I'm going to show you a more advanced version as well. First of all, we're going to start off with 10 repetitions, and we can always increase on this. First of all, you start by lying flat on your back, hands on the ground, feet flat on the floor, knees at 90 degrees, okay? And then from here, you're going to raise up and then back down. Up and then back down. The focus is on the highest point. Auf den höchsten Punkt ist, dass die Po zusammenkneifen. So you're going to squeeze the bum cheeks together at the highest point, making sure that you've got a straight line from your shoulder, hip to knee. Yeah, that's really important. So I'll just show you again. Okay, as I said, that was the first example with both legs. So practice that, and if you can do 20 to 30, no problem with both legs, then the advanced level is with the single leg. Show you again. Okay, you've probably noticed that we have done no static stretching at all. Okay, the whole idea of the warm-up is to get the blood flowing, to get some movements using so dynamic movements more than static stretching. What we will do now is, in the next part of the video, I'm going to show you how to do cool down exercises. So if you ever forget on the exercises, use this video as your default warm-up, Aufwärm exercises, and for your cool down as well. over the weeks and months, you probably will learn, hopefully, how to understand how to do the stretches, and then we can show you some more advanced. But just for the basics, this is all we need. See you in the cool down video. Hi guys, as I said before, the important thing is now we've finished our training and we need to cool down. Why do we need to cool down? Well, it's helping the muscles to recover. It's not going to get rid of lactic acid like people think. These are just things that are completely untrue. However, what it's going to do is going to help you to prepare yourself for the next session that you have in the next couple of days. Anyway, what we do is with each exercise, we're trying to develop the muscles for stretching. So we're going to do minimum 30 seconds on per stretch. If you want to do a lot longer or you want to do more repetitions, du kannst mehr Wiederholungen machen selber. Du kannst das selber entscheiden, dass du 3x 30 Sekunden oder 2x oder 1x reicht. Ja, es kommt auch wegen wie viel Zeit du hast. Aber was ist ganz wichtig ist, verpasst eure Stretching vor und nach. Okay, so guys, don't forget that it's important to do your warm-up. Yeah, even if it's not 10 minutes, you can do 5 or 6, but you have to do something before you train and also on the cool down. So without further ado, I'll show you now a selection of 4 or 5 different stretches that you can complete after your training. This first exercise then is for the back of the arms, for the triceps. What we can do first of all is arms straight up in the air, bend at the elbow so the hand is on the shoulder blades. Ideal hier ist, dass die Hand kommt oben auf den triceps, so your hand's going to come on top of the elbow and you're going to press down and your head is going to look up and your chin off your chest. Okay, this is next stretch is then for the shoulder area. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap our arm around our neck like we've got a scarf, hold on to the elbow, hand is coming on the back as well, and then you can reach down, and this is a good check to see how good your stretching is getting over the time period. Yeah, pushing on the elbow. Okay, it shouldn't hurt at any time, but you should be feeling a strong stretch in the shoulder area and slightly on the shoulder blades as well. Next stretch is for the chest and the shoulder area, so we've been working on that as well. Hände hinter den Rücken, so bring die Hände zusammen. Okay, und dann die Arme nach unten strecken, stolze Brust, so proud chest. Okay, reach down, so wir ziehen mit die Arme nach unten und dann strecken mit den Brust nach oben. So we're stretching the chest up at the same time we're reaching down with the arms, bringing them together as much as we can, stretching off that chest area, especially if we've been doing press-ups and Liegestütze und so weiter. So, wir gehen runter jetzt auf die Oberschenkel, so vordere Seite. So we're going to stretch off now the front of the legs, the quadriceps. With this stretch, if you need a little bit of assistance because you're unstable and haven't got enough balance, then you can also use a chair. Ideally, what we're going to do is we're going to bend down, okay, crouch down, grab on to the foot like so, okay, and then stand up nice and straight. What we're trying to do is not hyperextend, so nicht in der Hochkreuz kommen, ja, aber gerade stehen und dann bringen den Fuß ideal hinten auf den Po. So what we're going to do now is we're going to stretch off what we call the hamstrings on the back of the leg. So the stretch that I use personally for myself, I feel is quite good, is we want to come down into this position where the left leg is straight, the thighs are together and the right leg is slightly bent. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to force my bum backwards and feel a stretch down the back of my leg in this position here. Okay, I'm hinging from the hips. Okay, my chest is still proud, my back's nice and straight, and then if I want to increase that a little bit more, okay, I just take a bit of a bigger step forward and then stretch off. I'm just using to put my hands on my thighs for balance. So the last stretch I'm going to show you is now for the calf. So for die Wade, die hintere Unterschenkel jetzt hier. Okay, all I'm going to do is I'm going to slightly bend my left leg. With my right leg, take a step back. so my leg's nice and straight. From here, I'm going to force my heel, so die Fersen in Boden, so strecken. Okay, if I don't feel that at all, what I can do from here is from the hips, I can slightly bend forward, so I'm feeling the strong stretch in the calf area. All I can do from here to change the other side is take a step forward. So einen Schritt nach vorne, die andere Seite, Schritt nach hinten. Okay, und dann, ich merke das dann direkt. Great stuff, guys. Done your warm-up, done your cool-down, so you now have an understanding of what our requirements are before and after training. All I want to say is thanks very much for watching the video. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe and leave any comments. And if you've got any questions that you want to ask me, then please do so in German or in English. Either can be answered. And I will see you in the training sessions, and viel Glück. Fizz community.